In this video, we're going to be trying a crocodile lechon. We're also going to go ahead and try a crocodile sisig, a crocodile ice cream, and a special type of coffee.
It's made by Hope from Tibet Cat.
Whoa. Guys, it is going to be a special video. So let's go out there and let's see where we can eat. Let's go. Whoa, look at this. Oh my god. Wow, as you can see, it is literally a full crocodile right here. You got the head and the teeth over here. You got the feet still there. And they are literally just getting started. You can really feel the heat here already. Like the charcoal, even though it's just getting started up right now, you can really feel the heat, man. How many hours you cook?
I think 4 hours.
4 hours? And you need to keep rotating?
Serve 1 kilo.
1,500 per kilo.
Man, smile, man.
Wow. It's very heavy, huh? You get a good tricep pump. This thing is heavy, man. How many kilos is this one?
Pila yan eh? 50 kilos? About 45.
45 kilos?
6 years old.
6 years old? Wow.
This one is 23 years old.
Oh, she's next?
It's a tour guide.
Oh yeah? She's not getting spit roasted. But look at this thing, man. It is super juicy. As you can see, it's just filled. I think it's some sort of soy sauce or something. As you can see, there are little bits of leaf. So I'm guessing if you open it, there's probably a bunch of leaves and onion and garlic and so on. As you can see, they shut the stomach closed with a little bit of thread as well. Wow, man. This is going to be an experience. I've never had crocodile lechon, obviously. This is probably one of the only places in the world that you can have it. Look at the teeth. And look at the feet as well. When we do eat it, I'll try to get little bits of everything. That way I can give you a real description of, I guess, which part is the best part of the crocodile to eat. So they are literally just going to leave it here, I guess, for the next 3 hours or so, and they're just going to completely keep rotating it for the next 3 hours, which is absolutely insane. Can you imagine doing that for 3 hours? There's no motor or anything. It's literally just being done manually, and it's already been about 10 minutes or so, and you can already see the color starting to change. So you got the soy sauce and the sugars starting to caramelize already on this hot charcoal. So while the crocodile lechon gets cooked up, let's go ahead and get a ticket and let's see inside. Hello, good morning. ¿Cómo está?
Yes, sir. Okay, fine.
Sorry?
Kindly write, sir, only one form.
Oh, I need to make a form?
Yeah, for the guest list, only one.
Okay. Yeah, unfortunately I'm single, so just by myself.
Only one is 350.
Okay.
Your ticket, sir, and thank you.
Thank you so much.
Good morning.
¿Cómo está?
Welcome to Crocodile Park.
How are you, sir?
Okay
You good?
na.
This is
Ticket?
my ticket, sir. Yes, sir. Amazing. Thank you so much, sir. All right. Let's go
Wala pa
ahead.
si Ilmet.
I'll walk in.
Ticket.
There you go, sir. Oh, you stamped me, sir? Yes. There you go. Oh,
One for tour guide.
it's okay. I'll just take a look. Thank you, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. How are you? You good?
Morning, Brian.
It's okay. I will just walk around.
Brian, from Margit.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Salamat.
Enjoy, sir.
Enjoy!
Who's this?
Vice President.
She's the vice president. Yes. There you go. That is the vice president. Wow, look at these little guys over here as well. So I believe these are the crocodiles. They're not the alligators. I believe the main difference is, you can probably tell just by the face, the crocodiles have much more pointier faces, and they're also a lot smaller in terms of size as well. These are the alligators. As you can see, they are much bigger than the other ones. Just the faces, the hands, the legs, the tails, and even the scales on the back of the tail as well. Absolutely massive. Can you imagine getting smashed up by one of these. And it looks like we have a show over here. Let's take a look. Oh yeah. What the hell's going on? Wow. Oh my god, look at this. Wow, that pig is not injured whatsoever, man. You have really dramatic music. And that pig is walking at 1 mile per hour. So 20 minutes later, this is what the crocodile looks like. And as you can see, it's completely changed color.
I'm still a OGT here, intern.
Oh, you're an intern?
Yes.
So one day you'll become the crocodile man.
Depends. One day.
It depends if this one is master up. How many you cook crocodiles? How many per year?
Once per month.
Once per month? Okay. And why do you cook them?
We slaughter crocodiles for population control.
Ah, I see.
Because
Okay.
we have a small enclosures here for our saltwater crocodile, and we have a lots of crocodile in here. Almost, approximately, we have 1,000 crocodile. That's why we have to control their population.
I see. Okay.
And most of the crocodiles that we slaughter is when they reach their juvenile age, when they reach at 7 to 8 years old. That's their ideal age for them to be slaughtered or to make us our crocodile lechon. This crocodile lechon, sir, it has an aphrodisiac effect.
Aphrodisiac?
Yes.
Really?
Yes. Just like you
Wow,
eat
it's,
balot,
Yeah.
just like eating balot,
Wow.
has an aphrodisiac effect.
Wow, that brings a whole new meaning to being spit roasted.
So you need to be careful upon eating these exotic foods.
So the feet part is the aphrodisiac part.
Anything,
Anything.
any part there.
Okay. Well, unfortunately, I'm single, so there's no point of having an aphrodisiac.
Oh no!
Yeah, that'll be a wild 5 hours back at home. Whoa, look at this crocodile ice cream. Hello, sir. ¿Cómo está? Okay, okay. What do you have?
We have a crocodile ice cream, sir.
Is with meat or just egg?
We have a meat, that's crocodile pandan liver.
Whoa. So this is with meat?
Yes, sir, we have a chunks.
Oh my god, you can actually see the little chunks as
and
well.
we have also, sir, that's chocolate, that's made of crocodile egg.
And you have ostrich as well?
And also, sir, that's vanilla flavor, that's made of ostrich egg.
This is ostrich egg. Whoa, look at this. So these are the eggs. Absolutely massive. Okay, sir, can I have 1 scoop of the meat, 1 scoop of the egg, and 1 scoop of the ostrich?
Okay, sir.
3 scoops, yes?
Yeah, that's 3 scoops.
Thank you, sir.
I give you
Oh my god, look at this.
Sir. Okay.
This is your favorite bestseller?
Yeah, that's sellable. That's exotic ice cream.
The bestseller, incredible. Okay, thank you, sir. Honestly, this is probably the most unique ice cream I've ever had in my life. Incredible. And Makano Kuya?
115 pesos, sir.
Okay, Kuya, let's do 100. And it's okay, brother, no change. Salamat, Kuya. So these are the best 3 selling flavors that they have, which is the ostrich egg right on the top. Underneath it is the crocodile egg, and right at the bottom, which we saved to last, is the crocodile meat ice cream. So let's go ahead and let's get started on the ostrich egg ice cream. Look at this, man. It is nice and creamy, smooth, melting underneath the tongue as well. Let's give it a try. Oh yeah, damn, this thing is super creamy, man. Mm. Oh wow, it's literally melting all over the place. Mm. It is nice and creamy. I think it's because the ostrich egg, like if you've ever seen one open, the yolk is literally half of the egg. It's absolutely massive. So I think this is what is giving it all this nice and creaminess. Like obviously guys, the best part of the egg is that yolk, man. And I think this thing is just absolutely filled with it. And next we'll go ahead and try the chocolate flavor, which I believe was the crocodile egg. Look at this, similar sort of texture to the ostrich egg, but I'm guessing it's going to taste quite different. It's super rich, nice and creamy. It's like the darkest of dark chocolate flavor as well. This is delicious, man. It's kind of like a Ben & Jerry's sort of flavor, but to be honest with you, this thing's even better. All right, and last but not least, let's go ahead and try the crocodile pandan, which is the crocodile meat ice cream. Guys, I've never heard of anything like this before in my life, and I believe this is like one of the only places in the world that serve this, so this is going to be a real treat. Let's give it a try. That is a very strange texture. I don't know if I like it, love it, or hate it. I guess the best way I can describe it is like if you ever had like an ice cream with little bits of chocolate or little bits of biscuit, this thing is basically the same texture. But obviously because the meat has quite a lot of water inside it, when you crunch down on the meaty bits, it's kind of like a little icicle rather than something nice and squishy. So you're probably wondering, meat and ice cream, do they mix together? To be honest with you, you can't really taste the meat much at all. It's like little tiny bits of meat, and it's absolutely covered in the ice cream, the milk, the cream and the sugar. So mostly I think it's there for the texture rather than the taste itself. So how would I rate these three flavors? My least favorite one was the crocodile meat. I would say it's maybe 4, maybe even 5 out of 10. The next tastier one is the ostrich egg. I would say it's probably a 6. It's super nice and creamy, delicious, sweet. But my absolute favorite one is the crocodile egg ice cream, man. That chocolate is so nice and rich, dark as well. Genuinely, I would say this is probably an 8, maybe an 8.5 out of 10. Let's go ahead and let's get a coffee. So look at this. Wow. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Kamusta?
I'm good.
Okay, okay. Fresh coffee?
Yes, sir. We have brewed coffee. We have civet coffee and regular coffee. Made from Mount Apo Coffee, Dison Farm.
Civet? What's civet?
It's made by poop from civet cat.
No.
Yes, sir.
Wow, this is the famous cat poop coffee.
Yes, sir. The famous coffee and the most expensive coffee.
Wow. Okay. Okay. Can I have one?
Yes, sir.
Okay. But there's no poop in the coffee.
1 cup, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Wow, interesting. I've never had this, but I've always heard it's one of the best tasting coffees. Apparently, the animal eats the coffee beans and they kind of half digest it, half ingest it, and then that way it makes the coffee taste even better and a lot less acidic. Interesting. And you have the civet here?
Yes, sir. Inside.
Oh, so,
Inside the-
so he's sitting there pooping all the coffee. Just over here we have some real, I believe this is a pod of chocolate. So inside it you have the chocolate beans as well. Interesting. And how many years have you been the coffee man?
It's been 2013, sir.
2013. Wow, long time, yeah?
Yes, sir.
So you are professional.
Coffee, the best, Lord.
So good?
Yes.
Masarap?
Masarap, sir.
Guaranteed sarap.
Guarantee.
Guaranteed sarap.
Barista in the world, sir.
The best barista. And there you go, it's getting brewed right here. You've got a little bit of hot water going into it as well, and I believe this is an AeroPress. And this one is much more tasty than regular coffee.
Regular coffee, sir, is high acidity and high caffeine, and civet, sir, is low caffeine and smooth to drink.
More smooth, okay. And this is Arabica?
Yes sir,
Arabica, okay. So that's something which you will know about Davao as well, is we are, I guess, right in the middle of all the volcanic activity up in the mountains. And yeah, this region is really famous for their coffee, and the most variety they have over here is the Arabica. It's less caffeinated, less acidic, but also a lot more tastier than Robusta as well. Look at this, here we go. Fresh coffee right here. Makano kuya?
250 sir.
250. Wow, that is the most expensive cup of coffee I've ever had. 250, which is about, I think it's $5. But it's really famous for being expensive for one, but also for being tasty. There you go, brother. That's 300 here. And it's okay, brother. No change. No change. So let me go ahead and show you what this coffee looks like. As you can see, it is just a nice looking regular black coffee. It looks a little bit more brown than black. Like usually the cheaper coffees that you get are a lot darker than this in color. But I wanted to try it just by itself. That way I can give you a real description without having a biased opinion when you add sugar and milk, because obviously it's going to taste very nice and smooth if you add all those things in. So let's go ahead and give it a try just by itself. Whoa, this thing is super nice and smooth, man. I was expecting it to be a little bit bitter from that regular toast that you get from coffees, but honestly this thing is super smooth. Usually you have to add milk just to break the bitterness and the acidity, but wow, my god, damn, that is super smooth, man. It really is true about what they say about cat food coffee. It's a lot smoother, it's a lot tastier than regular coffee. The only thing is this thing was $5, so kind of comparable to, I guess, Starbucks or one of those expensive coffee chains, but for once in a lifetime experience, I think it's pretty good, man. Finally, it is serving time. Look at this. So we went for a little bit of everything. We're gonna go ahead and try the tail as well as the belly, and we're also gonna get one of the hands as well. That way I can give you a real idea of which part of this crocodile is actually the best. Yes, sir. And here we go. There is the hand over here. Wow. And this is the sauce that they have over here. It's called UFC sauce. So I guess this thing really packs a punch. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started, I guess, from one end of the crocodile all the way to the other end. So we'll start with the tail, then the belly, and then the hand. And this is the first piece that we have. This is the tail. As you can see, it is completely caramelized with that sauce they kept basting it with. Nice and smooth as well, nice and squishy. Let's go ahead and give it a try. Damn, I was expecting it to be a lot more dry than this, but honestly it's nice and juicy. But the star of the show has to be that sauce, man. Nice, oily. I think it's got a little bit of black pepper as well, and nice and sweet as well. And next, let's go ahead and try out what the belly is like. This one, as you can see, is much more fatty than the other one, but also by the look of it, it's a lot more crispy skin as well. So let's give this a try. The skin is so much more crispy on this one. I guess it's got more substance to it, but also because whenever they cook it, all the fat renders, and then they kept rotating it the whole time. So I guess the fat just completely kept coating the belly part a lot more than the tail as well. If you didn't tell me which animal this meat came from, honestly I would probably guess it's a chicken. I mean, look at it. It looks like a regular piece of chicken breast, but it's nice and tasty, man, especially with that extra sauce that we've added. That sauce is so good, man. And finally, look at this huge thing. So we have the whole claw as well, we have a little bit of the skin, and of course the meat. So I guess we'll start with the meat, see what that's like. But I guess even the claw is edible as well. When I was asking them over there, are you supposed to eat the skin, they actually told me it's the most delicious part. And something which you already heard when I was over there as well is the crocodile meat and the skin is apparently an aphrodisiac. So I guess this is what you will end up like. Let's give it a try. Wow. Very, very tough. A lot more tougher than the tail and the belly. Alright, let me go ahead and try to peel this thing just so I can show you how tough it is. As you can see, it's actually quite tough. In terms of taste and texture, honestly, it's very, very similar to if you got a chicken wing with barbecue sauce on it. This is exactly the same texture as well as the same taste as well. Very, very tough. But the meat's actually quite tasty. And finally, let's go ahead and let's try that claw as well. I mean, this thing looks menacing. There's no other way to describe it. Let's go ahead and give it a try. And underneath it, it's I think it's quite a lot of cartilage. Like it makes your lips very, very sticky when you're eating it. And you can see it's kind of oozing gelatinous substances as well. Honestly, it's not bad. It's a little bit weird to get used to. Like obviously you're chewing on a crocodile hand, so it's a little bit of just a foreign idea. But I guess if you close your eyes and you eat this, honestly, this kind of tastes like chicken, maybe even lamb or even beef, to be honest. It's not too bad. So how would I rate these meats? Honestly, I would say it's kind of a reverse order. So the hand, I guess, is the least moist, it's the least tasty, and it's the least juicy. I would say it's probably a 5 out of 10. The belly is a lot tastier and also a lot more moist because of all of that fat. Nice and juicy, and with that sauce as well, it goes really, really well. I would say it's probably a 6 out of 10. But easily the best part out of the whole crocodile, I would say, is the tail. I think it's got like the perfect balance between the amount of meat that you get to the amount of fat that you get. It's nice and tender, nice and juicy as well. And with that sauce, honestly, it's really, really good. What I would say though is this actually is quite expensive. So this was about 400 grams, maybe 450 grams, and it costed me about 600 pesos, which is, I believe, $12. So compared to chicken, it's more expensive. Compared to beef, it's more expensive. But obviously, when you compare it to like a sirloin steak or T-bone steak, it's probably comparable. But for a once-in-a-lifetime experience, I think it's probably worth it. Did you say you are intern here?
Yes.
It was very masarap. Yeah, you have a good, bright future ahead of you being the crocodile man. Thank you, sir. It was masarap. Thank you. Look at this. My man is giving me a ride all the way to the Crocodile Sisig restaurant as well. Thank you, sir. Special VIP guest, yeah?
VIP.
Salamat po. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, bye-bye.
I'm head security.
You're the head of security?
Yes.
You're the bodyguard?
You're bodyguard by the owner.
You will keep me safe?
You're safe.
Salamat po. Anong pangalan mo?
Tony Bilardo
Tony.
from Bicol.
Amazing. Nice to meet you, sir. I am Ali.
Yes.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. There you go, guys. How cool is that? We get in a special escort to the special Sisig sizzling plate. So let's go ahead and let's see what this thing is like.
The road is very, what's it called, about under construction.
Oh, under construction, maintenance.
Oh, look at to.
Oh, I see. It looks like just full of holes, huh? Full of potholes. So yeah, luckily we get a special escort with my man.
This is the Davao River.
This is the Davao River. You have crocodile inside?
No, no.
No crocodile.
No problem.
The only crocodile is inside
Crocodile
the park.
inside the bins.
Oh, here we go, curbside. So this is the restaurant where they serve the special crocodile sisig.
Delivery, crocodile sisig.
Delivery. Thank you, sir.
Asa man ka? Diyan lang ka? After eating sisig, this is my habal-habal.
Take me back? Thank you so much, sir. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much. All right, I guess let's go ahead. And straight away, let's go ahead and order the crocodile sisig. Hello, kumusta?
Kumusta, sir?
Okay, ra?
Okay lang.
This is here?
Yes, sir.
Oh, wow, this is quite nice. Oh, yes, look at this. Hello, sir. Kumusta?
Okay lang.
Okay lang?
Okay lang.
Oh, look at this. It's a nice wide kitchen, and look at this fire. Oh, this is the crocodile tail or belly?
Belly.
Belly. Okay, so we have the crocodile belly, and we have a bunch of other things over here. We have chili. What's this one?
This is the finished product.
Wow, this is the finish. Oh, okay. And we have a bunch of salt, some sauces as well, and I believe this is sugar and a bunch of other things. Let's go and see how they cook it, and look at this fire. There you go. We got margarine going in first. Look at that. Sizzling pretty much straight away.
Liver spread.
This is flavor.
Liver spread.
Liver spread. Wow. Okay.
Oyster sauce.
Oyster sauce. Wow. This is a lot more involved than I thought it was. I thought it's just going to be like simple crocodile meat and a little bit of sauce, but much more involved than I thought.
Hot sauce.
Hot sauce. Spicy?
Yes,
Very spicy, yeah? Okay. Look at that. It's getting caramelized straight away.
Fish sauce.
Fish sauce.
Tagalog patis.
Patish. Okay. No idea where that is. And I think
Sugar.
sugar. Okay.
No.
MSG.
Ajinomoto.
Ajinomoto. Okay.
Umami.
Umami. Oh, MSG.
Umami.
MSG. Okay, I see. And look at it. It's getting reduced straight away. And there is
Crocodile meat.
the crocodile meat. Ah, look at that. That is looking mighty good. Wow. Guys, if you can only feel the heat over here. But the smell really makes up for it, man. It's already smelling really, really good. And here we go. This is your recipe?
No.
Your recipe. He's the master chef.
Master.
Amazing. That is looking so, so good. Nice and creamy. And just over here, actually, we have the sizzling plate itself. As you can see, it's just a cast iron plate on top of the fire. That way it stays nice and hot, and then when you put the crocodile on top of it, it just retains the heat and it stays nice and warm as you eat it as well. Here we go. The plate is coming.
This one is crocodile sisig.
Crocodile Sisig. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. All right, so this is the feast that we have in front of us. Let me go ahead and show you, hopefully without touching that hot plate. And my God, if you could only smell how good this is, man. It looks and smells incredible. So a bunch of sauce on it. You got a little bit of onion, a little bit of pepper, red pepper as well. And my God, it smells so damn good. And of course, we also went for a little bit of rice. As with most Filipino meals, I guess Filipino people don't feel like they had a proper meal without having rice. So let's go ahead and get started on the crocodile sisig by itself first, and then afterwards we'll go ahead and try it with the rice and see which way is better. Look at that. Nice and oily, creamy as well from that mayo. Enough talking and more eating. Let's give it a try. There's so many different flavors, so many different textures that all hit you at once. So you got the crunchiness of the onions and a little bit of the crunchiness and spiciness from those peppers as well. You got the creaminess of the mayonnaise, a little bit of umami from the MSG, and that crocodile meat honestly is so nice and tender. And let's trace it up with a Coke as well. So this is what the bill came down to. So we bought for the crocodile sisig, which is $6.90. We got a little bit of rice, a little bit of Coke, so it came down to $8.80, which I believe is around $14, maybe $15. So it's not the cheapest, but obviously it's a rare crocodile meat, so kind of understandable. So let's go ahead and give a little bit of a tip on top of it. Thank you, sir. And no change, please. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. It was muscle up. Look at this VIP service right here. We're getting picked up and we're getting dropped back all the way to the park as well. All right. Thank you, guys. Salamat po. Salamat. How cool is this, man? You get to get some tasty food, a nice day out, and also you get dropped back all the way to the park. Awesome. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Anong pangalan mo?
June, sir.
Jude. Nice to meet you, sir. I am Ali. Here we are. We made it all the way to the park in one piece. Amazing. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. This is for the petrol, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. Have a good day. Salamat po. Thank you so much, sir. I appreciate the VIP escort and I appreciate your hospitality as well. It was a very awesome day. Thank you so much. One awesome full day of eating that was, man. And to be honest with you, that barbecue experience has to be up there with one of the most unique things I've ever seen. When was the last time you saw a whole crocodile get spit roasted right in front of you? I'll be honest with you, I probably will never see it again. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video and I will see you in the next one. Take care.